Hello, hello, it is Shayna Garcia, IFB Bikini Pro, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year's Eve. We are going to do a NYE train today, and it was actually meant to be a rest day. So I have 2 rest days in the week, but I have that option to do a 6th accessory day, which today we're gonna train the Guns and the Buns. It's my favorite day. But one good thing about training your guns is that it helps the illusion of your shoulders, which is why I like to keep on top of it. Arms are probably, I would say, one of the muscle groups, well, 2 of the muscle groups, where people, especially bikini girls, disregard. They don't realize how much it actually brings the illusion of your shoulders. When your biceps are popping, it helps that roundness come out a lot more. So I like to make sure that at least 1 or 2 days of the month, I like to keep on top of my biceps and triceps. I have had a phase where I hammered the crap out of them, which is why now it's kind of more of like a maintenance. But we are going to do, we're going to do some pulsing reps for the glutes, and we're only going to do 1 set. So I have the choice to go between the sumo squats or the hip thrusters. I'm gonna make a decision in the next couple minutes, but we're gonna go pulsing reps. And so we're not gonna go super heavy. And the reason why I'm gonna choose one of those movements is because they're a little bit heavier, and we're only gonna choose 1 movement for lower body today. And then we're gonna train the guns and the triceps. So we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a combination of bicep curls, hammer curls, and then I'm gonna show you guys the upper half curls that I do as well. And your biceps are gonna be pumping right after. And for triceps, we're gonna go pretty basic. We're gonna go push downs, but I always do bring the rope pull downs, and we're just gonna use the V-bar today. Let's go. We are back at my favorite Smith's machine, and we're gonna do our pulsing reps, but I am gonna do a little bit more sumo style. As you guys know, I love my sumo because I like to make sure I eliminate the quads out of it, and we're gonna shift our glutes right back. So for the pulses, we're gonna go 3 pulses. So sometimes I do 2. Today we're gonna go 3 because I am going to have a nice meal tonight. So we're gonna make sure we burn it off beforehand. I don't wanna be sick before I go out and eat though. Ooh, that bar is cold. All right, we're gonna have our feet slightly forward, just beyond shoulder width apart. And I'm gonna come down like I would for my normal sumo squat. And we're gonna pulse 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna come up and come back down again. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm not gonna talk to you guys. When I'm doing the pulses, with each pulse, I'm actually squeezing on the way up. So every pulse that you do, squeezing 3 times, and then you squeeze up again when you come all the way up. All right, we are gonna go into set 1, going a little bit heavier. Again, squeeze after the first pulse, squeeze after the second pulse, and squeeze after the 3rd pulse. So you squeeze every time you come up. And same thing again, when you're coming back, you're shifting your glutes this way, okay? Not this way, back. Lean right onto that bar, that's totally fine. And you're gonna squeeze when you come up, down, squeeze again, and squeeze again. It shakes a lot. This is gonna be hectic, I'm telling you. Even if it's not super heavyweight, it's gonna be hectic. All right. Whew. Oh my God. Oh, holy moly. My glute pump's crazy right now. All right, set 2, we've gone a bit heavier again. This really burns the glutes so much, guys, like for real. All right, knees outwards. So you can see I'm purposely twisting my knees out that way so then they don't cave in. Oh my God. I used to hate squats so much, but now I love them because if you just see like the booty pump after, maybe it might just sound like this. Well, so tonight I think I'm gonna have like some steak, some veggies, dessert. I don't know what food they even have over there. Keeping it clean. I think we can keep it clean. My coach has told me that I'm totally fine to have a refeed tonight. Wasn't even gonna grab me on Christmas, but then I got sick from my off avocado. Had a bit of food poisoning-ish. So on Christmas Eve, guys, and Christmas Day, I felt a little bit sick in the gut area and I didn't know what was going on. Carried on for a good 4 days, went to the doctors, and I had been holding a bit of some sort of bacteria in my belly. But what made it worse was because I wasn't actually having runny stools, TMI, I was taking the stuff that was preventing the runny stools, which I didn't need to. In result, what I did is I was keeping everything in there when that needed to come out. So that made me feel a bit nauseous. So after I went to the doctors, everything came out naturally. Sorry, it's TMI. But we're feeling a lot better. And tonight, damn straight, I am freaking going for a refeed. I'm gonna eat the food that I didn't get to eat on Christmas. So super excited. But knowing us bodybuilders, you know, we always go for the chicken, the steak, the fish. Might as well just meal prep. All right, we got one more set. Show you guys what I mean by the bicep and the bicep. Helps that cut there. That helps with that cut there. Now, if you've got your bicep kick sticking out here, that's gonna help the roundness. And the same with the tricep and the bicep. You wanna train your arms because that's gonna help that come out. Imagine if I had not had any triceps and biceps, it would just be flat, you know? I can't even do it because my guns are just like gunning. All right, we're gonna go one more set now. That's a pump. Today we rolled with like the black shoes, and I don't know, you guys know my make a statement shoe. It's like white with a bit of brown and a bit of black. That kind of works with a bit of everything. Black I find is a very risky and bold color. This is a non-sponsored ad right now, okay? But I love my Steve Madden shoes. And Mario and I kept looking like, oh, is it the black shoes? Socks up, socks down, no socks. But now we realize, based on the last video of the last exercise that we did, it's kind of like enhancing the peachiness and the color of these booty shorts, you know? Like it's taking away that brightness that I normally have because I normally wear my white shoes. So I feel like the black's kind of like, you know, as Jane would call it, the girl that's at the front, she called him the Oreo. So where it's like you're matching the top and the bottoms and you got the different color in between. So today we're like a peach Oreo, you know? Does that even make any sense? But we're gonna do some mini barbell. Come and follow me. We're gonna grab a mini barbell here. We're gonna start with some lightweight. People do ask me if they prefer the curly bar or the straight bar. I honestly prefer the straight bar. I find that my wrists are quite stable and I've learned over the years because I have injured both of my wrists in the past and I personally don't like it when my wrists are on an angle, so that's why I go with the straight bar. Some people like the curly bar and that's totally fine. That's personal preference. Guys, mini barbell, hands are just outside of my body. And then we're gonna curl in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slightly bend over just so I get that stretch. And so now it's not gonna bang my legs. From here, we're gonna curl up, pushing forward and downwards as if something's pulling me forward and down. That's how I like to describe this, rather than letting the barbell go straight away. Now we're gonna superset it with some bicep hammer curls. Okay, arms are gonna hang fully. And just like the lateral raises that I did in the last video, we're letting our arms go, and that's gonna allow our body to not have, well, our shoulders to not really have that dead zone down the bottom. So from here, I'm gonna pull up, slowly down. That's burning now. Another thing I like to do is rotate outwards like this, come down, come in towards your shoulders, come down. It's almost like a rainbow, you know, like a circle coming up and down. Puts on an angle here, coming up, and I swear I feel at my peak. What's the name of this? Guys, I just gave it a go like a few years ago, to be honest, and I was just like, whatever this is, I'm including it. It's obviously a form of a bicep curl. Is there a particular name? I don't know. Maybe we'll call it the China curl, like Arnold's got the Arnold press, you know? I haven't really seen people do this, but I feel it, and I feel like you do have to have that mobility as well, so you're able to get good activation on this. All right, definitely feeling the guns right now. We'd even train our freaking shoulders. It's just biceps, guys. And wait till we train our triceps, you know? All right, we're gonna go set 2 now. So when I spoke about the upper half reps that I was talking about, you guys have heard of the 21s, where you go 7 reps full, and then you go 7 reps of half from bottom up, and then you go 7 reps from upper half to bottom, well, to half. So later on when I do my triceps, I'm gonna focus on this upper half here, because by then, after this set here, we're gonna feel a lot of the bicep, and it's gonna be at that point, that tipping point where it's like, okay, we're ready to just peak and peak and peak. So we're gonna focus on that peak. All right, set 2. And bend over a little bit. All right, now we're gonna go bicep hammer curls. Now, if you guys haven't seen my older videos where I first brought these hammer curls out, I started doing a lot of hammer curls because of bursitis on both of my shoulders. When you're doing the underhand grip, it does connect to the bursa sec. Well, I felt it anyways when I was doing knees, and then when I was doing lateral raises as well, I felt it like just flare up like straight away. So that's why the hammer curls have been a big part of my life. And even when I did shoulder presses, I always got like this angle here because that helps a lot with that mobility rather than here. That hurts. We're gonna go here. All right, so into our superset before we lose our pump. Yeah, I'm gonna twist outwards, come out this way. Let's call these the China curls. Man. Ooh. Oh, I'm feeling the New Year's party now. I'm actually excited. Am I gonna break it down tonight? Maybe. New Year's. Guys, you know what? It's been an amazing year so far. I feel super blessed to be around someone like Mario, you know? I feel super blessed to be healthy, fit, to be growing, being around the best of the best. Seriously, like my life has changed so much ever since moving to Vegas. And not that I had a bad life before. I was very grateful for everything when I was back home in Australia. But being here has been mind-blowing in every way, every area of my life. The energy, the growth, the food, and the gyms are freaking amazing too. And especially Cult Fitness, of course. No, but seriously, like I was so scared before I came over here, and I thought that I would fail. Okay, I think everyone has that doubt when they're moving to a new place, because I packed 2 luggages and decided to move over here, and I didn't know what was gonna come. I just went with the flow, and I always thought, you know, if things don't work out, I can always go back to Australia, which I was totally fine being in. But now that I'm here and I went back for a holiday, I was like, I ain't leaving. I love it here so much. And, you know, just reflecting over the whole year, there's been a lot of ups and downs, okay? Don't get me wrong, nothing came easy. But I would say, like, right now, we're finally, like, in a good groove. And there was so many times where I went back and forth to Australia, came back and really questioned if this was, like, the place to be. And I really, you know, put my head down, grinded it out. We're still grinding. But everything is like starting to pay off, and I'm super, super grateful for everyone and everything that I have today. So anyways, I just wanted to, you know, talk about the new year, because like I feel like when New Year's Eve is around, even like around Christmas, you start reflecting on your whole year and you're like, shit, it's like gonna be the new year already. I have already written the stuff that I want to achieve in 2026, and we are in the project of a few things right now, but I'm super excited and I'm so happy that I get to share this journey with you guys. But anyways, let's go into our last exercise. I'm gonna get emotional. All right, we are going to train the triceps, other part again, but we're gonna go with the V-bar today. So we're gonna go nice and steady on the way up and down. I'm gonna focus on this squeeze and that tempo. So we're going super light. So I'm gonna squeeze. Damn, that light hit real good there. I love doing triceps when there's a mirror because it really motivates me, you know? Squeeze. So squeezing is important, keeping those elbows in place and just allowing your forearm to come up and stretch the tricep. Every time I come down, I squeeze twice as hard. All right. Now, bicep. Now, fully curling up, and we're gonna focus on that upper half. So just coming down halfway, coming up. Yep, this is a great way to finish off your workout for Guns and Buns. Oh, I'm feeling that for you. All right, set 2. I'm going a little bit heavier. Now, goal for this, well, not goal, but what I aim for is I bring my hip back just a little bit, just so when you come straight down, you're not gonna hit your leg, because if you're fully straight, you might hit your leg. So I bring my bum back just a little bit, so I can come straight down and squeeze. All right, let's go, peak of the bicep. All right, I'm gonna go one more set. So the way I'm gonna finish off the set is I'm going to do my normal reps, then we're gonna do the fast reps, and then we'll do the same with the biceps again. Let's go. Set 3. All right, we're gonna finish off with some fast reps. All right, last one here. So at the bottom, you guys can see here in the half mark here, I let my bicep take that tension with that hold. And do some fast reps. The most I can take before my wrists and forearms are taking over. Whew. What a freaking day. I really like that day today. And you know, the orange just really grew on us. And that is the wrap. That is a wrap. That was a really good Guns and Buns session, right? Right? So if you feel like you have that extra day, not 7 days a week, like you should have at least one rest day. But if you're training 4 or 5 days a week and you feel like you got that extra little day where you could push a little bit of energy, but not have a full crazy workout, this is your workout. I always count my accessory days on the accessory days, I focus on muscle groups that I don't really pay too much attention to throughout the week. Just so like I'm not disregarding any areas, you know. Glutes, always, you guys know that I'm like really trying to progress in my glutes, as you guys can see. But the guns is something that I need to make sure that I keep on top of just for blood flow. And if you don't disregard all areas of your body, hold on, no, I'll reword that. You don't want to disregard areas that are weak, because that's going to cause imbalances as well. So that's why I keep on top of this, because what was happening with me in the past is the reason why I even got Versailles in the first place was the over wearing and tearing of just training shoulders, and I was disregarding everything else because I just wanted some cap shoulders. Now I train smarter, but still harder, and I don't disregard my weak areas. So anyways, that was our Guns and Buns session. That was super fun. I'm feeling the pumps today, really good. I did my cardio early this morning, but you know what, guys? I'm gonna wrap this up because it is New Year's Eve. I am ready to work a little bit, and then we're gonna get down and have some steak. But thank you guys so much for following me on that workout. Until next time.